everybody, it is your girl Precious, and I'm back with another video. It's the glare, y'all. I'm sorry. It's daylight, and yeah, so excuse the glare. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever so they know you rocks with your girl, though. I'm your girl Precious. This is the Precious B channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo? Shout out to my 42 subscribers. Mwah. I love all 42 of y'all. Y'all my precious babies and my baby boos, okay? And if you have been watching my videos but you have not subscribed yet, I only got one question. Why not? It's a party over here. It's a party. 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 Hey, hey, get it out. Anyway, y'all. Also, don't forget to check the description bar down below where you will find links to playlists that host all my previous content. I just recently put up a short that is giving y'all a quick little preview into a review I have coming that I just filmed. If y'all hear noise outside, it's the wind or it might be raining. I'm not sure. No wind, no rain can stop it, baby. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high. I told y'all, it's a jukebox up here. I bust out a little ditty in a heartbeat, honey. Anyway, y'all, today's video is going to be on the review for Rupaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 12. And I know y'all wondering, Heifer, you is late. Okay, Episode 14 dropped yesterday. I know. I have to do Episode 12, then Episode 13, then I have to go watch Episode 14 and do the review on it. So yes, I know. I am behind. Okay? I still have Episode 3 and 4 of a whole nother show that I watched the review. So don't worry, y'all. Y'all gonna get those videos. I have to watch those. Well, I have to watch Episode 4. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into it. So this is Episode 12, Wigloose the Rusical. Y'all know we get us a Rusical. And last year's Rusical was Moulin Rouge. This year it's Wigloose the Rusical. The guest judge for this episode was some dude dressed like Nacho Libre Mucha Lucha. If you watched Kids WB or WB Kids when you was younger, you know the little show about the kids who wanted to be, Mexican wrestlers. I think it's called Mucha Lucha Libre. Child, don't get me lie. But he was sitting up there dressed like them people. His name is Orville Peck. Apparently he a country singer or something or another, child. I ain't never heard none of his music. And I don't think I'm gonna listen. But the regular judges for this episode was Rue, Michelle, and Ross. We've been getting a lot of Ross lately. What Carson doing? I mean, it don't matter, but hey. So, without further ado, okay, I think it might be right. I think it's right. But if y'all hear wind and stuff, yeah. So anyway, we open with the girls back in the workroom after Marsha has been eliminated. And, everybody's talking about they're entering their new era. Somebody in their new era of winning. Somebody's in their congenial era. Somebody's stepping like, everybody in a new era trying to win this crown, honey. And that $200,000. So, of course, we see the girls in, the next day back in the workroom. And, Rue lets the girls know the maxi challenge is going to be Wigloose. And, it's their version of Footloose because, drag is outlawed. And if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what's going on, they're literally trying to ban drag from all the southern states. Tennessee is already, I believe, in the process of already started this foolishness. So, yeah. Without further ado, we're going to get into it. So, the girls, of course, start picking their characters, and we get I want this character gate. If you don't know what that means, in RuPaul's Drag Race, whenever they have to do, like, an acting challenge, 9 times out of 10, it is anytime they have to do anything that will solidify your spot in the finale, we kind of have the ruffles, the ruffling of feathers. And so it's always about the main character. If you watch last season, you know that they did Moonlight Rue, and Bosco and Lady Camden got into it for the main lead role, and Lady Camden wound up winning as basically the narrator of the um of the show. So everybody know the rules. There are no small parts, only small actors. So baby, if you gonna get you a part that you don't really want, you better get it and turn it out. Okay, we can't cuss too. Yeah. So of course we get to Wigate, and Lucy wants to lead, and so does Lux. The other girls, they all basically what they want. Mistress let it be known from jump she want to play a preacher teacher. The villain, um, Anitra's like, I want to be Mama Bacon or whatever of the lead character Heaven Bacon. And then we have Auntie Sasha who like, I'll play Carl, preacher teacher, the husband of the villain. So Mistress, Anitra, and Auntie all knew what they wanted. They wasn't finna fight or tussle with nobody. We have the other characters. We have the lead, which is Heaven. We have Tuck, which is like a supporting cast of the main cast, if you will. And we have Christian, who's like another like supporting character, B character, if you will. So, like I said, the other girls, yeah. So, Lucy and Lux, they go at it for Heaven, and in her confessional, Lucy basically lets it be known that she wants Heaven because it's the lead. But she's sitting there and telling the girls, like, no, I want Heaven because, I know that I could do the part, and it becomes a whole big thing. And Mistress and Lux kind of like give each other a look, and they both call bullshit. And, you know, Mistress decides to be funny by reading the description of the character who's like young and vibrant, and that kind of had Lucy kind of gagged and gooped a little bit, like, bitch, I know you're not coming for me like this. How dare you? But Mistress also had to call bullshit, like, girl, let's keep it a whole buck right now. Like, you being facetious, fake, phony, you putting on for the cameras when at the end of the day, let's be real, you want Heaven because it's the lead. Hello. And Mistress also, I mean, Lux says the same thing, like, let's keep it a buck. You want Heaven because it's the lead role, and you feel like that's going to get you more shine. Like, let's not play this game, Lucy. Let's not do this. And I'm like, okay, we finally get into the drama. And mind you, Lux's backup character was Christian. And mind you, Selena also wanted Christian. So, Selena was like, I'll take Christian, and then y'all figure out what y'all gonna do between Heaven and Tuck. So Lucy being defeated and basically not wanting to sit here and argue with Lux tells her she can have Heaven. And Lux was like, no, girl, you really want it. It seems to be the only thing that you want, so I'm going to let you have Heaven. She then turns to Selena and said, well, girl, if you cool with it, low key, I'm going to go ahead and take, well, she said, well, I'm going to do Christian. And then she said to Selena, if you cool with it. Like, why couldn't you be Tuck, Lux? Selena already had that role. There was no fuss, no muss. Selena was like, I'll take Christian. Y'all figure out what y'all finna do between Heaven and the other supporting character. So the fact of the matter is that you took Christian from Selena. I didn't like that. And I literally was like, Lux, we were doing good. What you doing, sis? I thought that was fucked up. She did that to Selena. But anyway, so of course Rue comes and do a walkthrough with the girls. And we get a moment with Auntie where she talks about how, her mom wasn't okay with her transitioning, and basically, told her that she was going to hell. And so all I have to say is fuck that lady, because Auntie Sasha is amazing. Fuck you. You don't deserve to be in her life. You dusty ass heifer. Um, then we get like this sidebar with Lucy talking to Selena, and she basically talks about like the growing tension between her, Lux, and Mistress. And Selena basically because she didn't like the fact that they call her fake, and she talked about how that kind of like triggered how she used to get teased and harassed when she was back in her hometown. I don't want to say bully because I'm not sure if that's like one of those words where YouTube like so. Mm. So she used to get teased for being a little more feminine in who she was as a person, and that kind of like that triggered something for her. And so Selena basically told her like, look, they can sense like your weakness and the fact that you want this too much, and so they feed off of that, but they're not being like malicious with their intent. It's all a mind game, but it's not meant to be harmful. It's like they playing with you, and you get in your feelings without actually being able to like tell them I don't like this, like it's not okay. And I feel like if Lucy would just simply tell him, like, look, yes, I want the lead role because it's the lead. But I don't like the fact that y'all sitting here calling me fake. Like, y'all said this one too many times, and I do not like it. Like, I do not like being, like that y'all are trying to portray me as somebody that I'm not when I feel like I'm giving y'all me while also trying to play this game. Because it's all about playing the game at the end of the day. Yeah. So that's what that was. And of course, Rue continues to do her walkthrough, whatever, whatever. So then we get to the girls getting ready, in character, whatever, and we see, the girls over there chit chatting and stuff. And so Lucy decides to throw a dig at Mistress, like, so you chose the villain character, was their inspiration for it. And she was like, yeah, somebody named Lucy LaDuca. And Lucy didn't like that. It's like she playing with you. Like, I mean, you try to come for her on some. So you being a villain inspired you to be a villain type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some shady type shit. And so she kind of got mad that Mistress gave it back to that ass. It's a game of tennis. If you throw it out that bitch, I'ma volley it back to you. What's up? What's going on? Are we playing this game or not? What's going on? You can't get mad if I spike that hoe back over there to you and you ain't catch it. Which I think I just used two different. I think I used volleyball and tennis to make my point. But whatever, sports. Anyway, so after that we see the girls getting ready. So again, the characters for the main challenge is our villain, preacher teacher, is played by Mistress. Our mother character, Mama Bacon, is played by Anitra. Our, I guess you could say, comedic relief of the play, or the Rusical, Carl, preacher teacher, is played by Auntie. Our first supporting role, Christian, is played by Lux. Our second supporting role, Tuck, is played by Selena, and our lead role, Heaven Bacon, is played by Lucy. Um, so for me, the standouts in the musical, of course, Mistress did her thing playing the villain. Lux actually was doing the damn thing as supporting. Like, she had her moments where she was standing out. I would have to say that when that tutu Loki fell off her head and she caught it, yes, ma'am. Do not let little details stop you from doing it. She was in the moment, she was there, she didn't let that stop her. Auntie clearly was our comedic relief. And can I just take a sidebar to say that Auntie is a fine trans woman, okay? But when she was up there dressed up as Carl, I was like, Carl, can you get it a little bit? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to really bump pocketbooks with Auntie. But as Carl, we could do, hey, Carl. Hey, Carl. Anyway. Of course, I will have to say that when Lucy was doing a performance about the drag ball or whatever, she was given. I will give her that. Auntie's little solo that she did, not Auntie, Anitra. Anitra's little solo she was doing when she was singing was cute. Um, I actually liked the Selena as Tuck. Like she had moments where she was funny, and I liked it. Also, I wanted to talk about the walkthrough. Selena was talking to Rue about playing the Tuck character who's like the jock, who's also gay but hasn't really tapped into their femininity. And, she was just talking about a whole bunch of things. And RuPaul was like, baby, breathe, take a break. Woosah, little mama, you're okay. It's fine. And, she was like, I don't know if I'm enough. And RuPaul said, no, 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 we are enough. We were supposed to be here. We're good. Like, Rue had to give her a quick little pep talk. And I will say in that moment, I saw that Selena is having like internal struggles. And it might just be with the fact that she feels like, well, fuck my drag. And, I have had moments where I've loved things that Selena has done. I've liked some of her runways. Not all of them have been the best, but some of them have been amazing. It's just minor details that she could have worked on, or couldn't have did this or couldn't have did that. Sometimes the execution of something that she was trying to do just didn't go right. But that didn't mean that she wasn't supposed to be where she was at the time that she was, if that makes sense. And we'll get more into that at the end. So yeah. So the runway was Everybody Say Glove. Of course, I will insert the picture here. My favorites was Mistress, Auntie, Lux, Lucy, Anitra, and Selena. Um so I'm gonna go ahead and find the picture so I can talk about it real quick. So y'all will see the collage here. So Lucy was dressed like the Swamp Thing, or the Loch Ness Monster, the Missing Link, the Shape of Water, or something another. I will say that I love that it was like this latex type material. I did not care for her lips. When she was standing there on the runway and the judges were giving her critiques, I noticed her lips and I was like, what the fuck did she do to her mouth? Don't do that to your mouth ever again, Lucy. I didn't like that. But also, this is no shade, but her shoes, she got them from Amazon, because I low key been stalking them shoes, and the only reason I noticed they was from Amazon was because of the back of them. It got a chunky heel with that like emerald jewel thing on it. I was like, oh shit. I actually have that sitting in one of my lists on Amazon. And the only reason I'm not going in the order of my favorites, I'm going in the order of what's on the collage, is because of the way I made the collage, and this is the only way where we could see everybody's outfit in a nice looking way. So we have Mistress, who I told you was my favorite. That yellow was everything. Like the glove, the jewel hanging off the glove, like the little pompadour things on the shoulders, that yellow, that makeup, that hair. Mistress was fucking, she was doing it. Okay, she was fucking giving. Next up is Auntie, who came out here in a literal glove. A glove, a baseball glove, a mitten, a baseball glove. Like her skirt, her top, it was giving everything. The little cuffs on her arms, the fact she was in these Timberland heel boots that also had like that same color of the glove situation it was given. I did not care for her makeup because she had the same makeup on from the Rusical, and I just didn't like that it looked like somebody had punched on her face. I didn't care for that. Next up was Miss Lux. Now, technically, she didn't have on a glove because she had an arm cast, but one could argue that they're technically like sleeveless gloves, if you will. So, a technicality, the wig she had on looked like that wig Mistress had on her puppet when she was Beyonce. I love that it was like this punk rock type alternative situation. So I do love the fact that Lux will step out of the box with her runways. Sometimes I don't know if they're fully on par, but I like that she steps out of the box. Next is Anitra, and she was basically out there in a bodysuit with gloves, with some techno lights and stuff in her hand, and it was a lot. She was cute though, but she was half naked, and I just want Michelle and them to get back to telling the girls, coming out here in a bodysuit, nothing. And of course, Selena. Now, don't get me wrong, Selena was on par because she had gloves, and hers was meant to be funny because she had these really big gloved hands or whatever. Um, her bodysuit, I guess, was made out of like latex type material, which can be interpreted as like a glove or whatever. So she was on par with like that type of situation. I didn't really care for her hair, but I will say altogether, because I watched somebody else's review, Maddie Rants, and he was going in the fact that she looked like Mr. Krabs and Lucy looked like Plankton, and it was funny. But I'm only telling y'all what they said because that's what they said. That shit was funny. Um, my only critique I have for what Selena did was I feel like Selena shouldn't have had those big hands on because spoiler alert, when we got to the bottom two, Selena took off the big glove hand things and she had on red gloves underneath. And I'm like, if the latex situation you had on had a face or whatever that was on there, you didn't need those big hands. You didn't. You didn't. Like, she always overdoes it. I feel like if the outfit was supposed to be the wow, then you just needed your red gloves you had on underneath. If the big gloves was supposed to be the wow, then maybe you should have had a different outfit on. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other, not both. So of course, as after the girls all get their critiques or whatever, and they tell them what they liked about them in the Rusical, um, then RuPaul goes ahead and asks the girls the messiest question that we all wait for: who should go home and why? And baby, it was a shit show. So here's what was said. So Lucy said, based on track record, she would send Selena home. And baby Selena was pissed and she was hot as she should have been. Anitra also said if we're going solely off of track record, then it should be Selena. Of course, I think Lucy also was kind of making it seem like she didn't want to really say Selena's name, and I think that's what really pissed Selena off. Next we have Mistress, and Mistress said, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. We should send Auntie home because I'm tired of this feeling like a meet and greet, and she the competition for real. Send her motherfucking ass home. Deuces, girl. Love you. Bye bye. Lux, of course, went all around the world and hi, giving her reason why she loved every other girl, but felt like Lucy should go and carry her ass home because she isn't as creative as the other girls. And I was just like, ooh, wasn't y'all just partners last episode? But it's a competition, girl. It's a competition. And last but not least, in all of her feelings, Selena was like, oh no, she was not last. Selena was like, Lucy should go home or whatever the case may be. Cause really? And last we have Auntie, and she was like, Lucy and Lux should go home because them hoes is trying to come for my crown. Well, we know clearly it belongs to me. In Untucked, Selena went off and she was basically like, so you said my name when me and you both clearly know that you should have said other bitches' names who you don't even like. So why you didn't say their name? Matter of fact, say their name right now. Say my name. Because bitch, you know you don't like them. You low-key want to fight them. Say their name, Cause girl, like Selena was pissed. And you know, she was trying to like explain herself that it was about the competition and it wasn't about who you didn't like, but who you felt should go home. And Selena was like, bitch, that's semantics. Cause at the end of the day, whoever you really like, come on now. And we found out that, you know, Mistress was like, I mean, I was trying to be nice, but at the end of the day, Lucy should go and carry her ass home. And I was like, okay, well, at least you being nice. You really want to send that lady home, but you was being nice and chose the pageant answer because you in your congenial era. After that, you know, we go back out to the runway and they give it to Anitra. Me personally, I felt like Mistress should have won because her performance as the villain was everything. Her runway was everything. But they gave it to Anitra, so whatever. I mean, no shade to Anitra because y'all already know who I said I wanted to be in top 4. The bottom 2, of course, is Lucy and Selena, and they performed to Run Up That Hill by somebody named Hale Bush. I don't know who the fuck that is. Lucy didn't give that much, and Selena was giving too much, but I felt like it was just Selena's time to go. So Lil Mama went ahead and sashayed away. I would have to say that I will miss Selena S Titties. She was probably one of the queens that I think for my first episode, like I really did like her. But as we got into the competition, I could tell that it started getting to her. Especially the fact that every time she went on the runway, it was literally fuck my drag, huh? I don't know when Selena was ever safe where they didn't really talk about her runways. I would probably have to go back and check. But when she was on the runway, it normally wasn't for good critiques pertaining to her runway. So I think she did have that defeated fuck my drag type feel. So we are now at the top of 5. We have Anitra, Auntie, Mistress, Lux, and Lucy. So yeah, y'all, that is all. That is it. We getting into it. I like the fact that we're now again getting back to hearing the judges' critiques and things of that nature. And I have to say that the judges thoroughly enjoyed Mistress. They thoroughly enjoyed Auntie. They thoroughly enjoyed Lux simply off of her answer to that messy question. Yeah, I like that we're now getting a feel of what the judges are looking for, and you know. But anyway, y'all, that is all. That is it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, with whoever. So you rocks with your girl, though. Okay, that was episode 12. Now I gotta go film episode 13. Love you. Bye.